Hey guys, so instead of writing this out, I thought it'd be better to explain it verbally. So during this quest, you can use any attack style, but if you're going to use range or magic, you have to make sure to bring your pickaxe. If you're using melee, then it has to be a rune or better pickaxe in your tool belt. Those are the two options that you can do. Personally, I'm just doing melee, and I have a dragon pickaxe in my tool belt. Hopefully that makes sense. Apart from that, you do need the one fighting style type of armor and weapon, and then potions and food. And I'm about to show you guys where to start the quest. So you want to come to the Zara city. Where you will enter is right down here, and then you want to come to where it says you are here. Once you're here, you want to speak to the Mage, accept the quest. Now for this portion, you're going to hatch an egg. Fire spells make it go higher, and water spells make it go lower. And obviously there's different levels of how much you can shoot it up. So you want to keep it within the range of the bar, and that'll help hatch the egg. And then as it moves, you either have to shoot the bar up or shoot it down. Hopefully this makes sense. I'm going to skip until the end. And there we go, once you get it done. A little bit tricky, but it makes sense after you get going. It hatched, isn't that good? That's barbaric. Can't you teach them your ways? You want to go west into the main plaza place. We're going to begin the fighting portion of the quest now. Speak with the Mejak. I've come for that gal. Yes. So I got a little bit farther into this part than you guys will be, but what you want to do is kill everybody that's in here. If anybody attacks Cal J, then you want to attack them and make sure they're attacking you, not him. That's the most important part. Once you finish, you'll get this cutscene. And the fight will continue on. And now attack and kill the Yatal. I'm going to skip to the end of this. Good luck. After that, you'll want to talk with one of the mages. It remains of your dead. Of course, I'll help the Tsar. Okay. I better be on my way. From here, you're going to want to follow my path. We're going to be heading to an area that's right next to a bank, so I highly suggest that you stock up, or you might as well. Even if you didn't use anything, then you're fine, but if you did, might as well stock back up, because we're about to go to another fighting portion of the quest. And these are the guys you can bank on, by the way. I'm going to do that real quick. And enter the Elder Kiln. Yes, follow me. Jump the chasm. Tell him to come on. Alright, in this portion you want to knock out every monster that's in the area. I recommend trying to knock out the Kethsiant Dill the quickest, as it's a special attack that you can't block against. And if you use prayers, it makes the special attack more prone to happening, by the way. I'm going to skip to the end of this. Actually, I'm going to skip until I get to the Kethsiant Dill portion of it. So the Dill has a shell that you have to break through first before you can do anything. As I was saying at the beginning of this, when I said you have to use melee, that's what I was speaking about exactly. So I just see now I'm through the shell, and I can easily kill the monster. And also, you go through checkpoints, so in your chat box when it says checkpoint, you're allowed to leave and restock on everything if you need to. Before you go to the next area, there would be a skeleton. Investigate it. Reach in and take book. Read the journal. Read the note. Read the journal. And there we go. Now into the next portion. For this part, you want to use Protect from Mage, else you will get absolutely wrecked by the Zek. Make sure you pick up the 100 Tokul that is on the ground. You will need this for later on. So absolutely make sure you have that on, else you will die. And I recommend killing those first also. I'm going to skip to the end of this portion. Once you finish, we're going to go on to the next portion. Again, this is an area with the Kethsiant Dill, so once it starts attacking you, make sure you kill it before everything else. So, again, you have to get through it with your pickaxe before you can do anything else. And then once you're through it, you can attack and kill it. Alright, I'm going to skip to the end of this fight. After you clear the room, you're going to go to the north part and operate the scale. So you're going to get this readout right here. It's different for each person. When you read the book earlier and there was a note inside of it, it had the translation for these. I'm going to put that on the screen in just a sec so you guys don't have to go back and forth. And so you'll notice that there's a cutoff once it gets to 13, but there is a pattern from there. So the 10th digit is always the 1, if that makes sense. Or the second place is always 1, so it's always the cross. But then the other numbers, say the 3 and 13, is the 1. So from there you can scale it. So 13 is 2 1s, and then 14 is a 1 and a 2. 15 is a 1 and a 3, and 16 would be a 1 and a 4, etc. I hope that makes sense. But now I'm going to put up the sheet that you guys have on your note. So just to show an example of what I'm speaking about, mine says 5 minus 2 plus 3 plus 7. So the answer is 13. So when I place the and I'm going to put in 13. And there we go, that scale's done. Now we need to do the other side. And once you get the last one done, the scale should drop and the door should open. Enter the ancient gate, and in this area you need to cross the chasm, or chasm, however you say it, and there's going to be a Dill on the other side. So you're going to have to attack and kill it, and once again, just as earlier, it's the same thing. We need to wear down its shell, and then you can attack and actually kill it. So we're going to keep making our way across the chasms, nice and slowly. Alright, gonna attack the Dill, and then I'll skip to the end of that. Good luck with this part, guys. Alright, once again, we have the checkpoint, so if you need to bank, go for it. Continue across the chasms. And by the way, if you ever have to leave and come back, you'll be spawned directly back to the room you're in. You don't have to walk through every single room, which is very nice. Alright, and continue on to the next cave. Attack and kill the meleeer first, before anything else. And then kill everyone else in the room, and we'll continue from there. Good luck. So after this room, if you need to bank, you're about to do a 7-wave portion. So if you need to restock on items and if you've been struggling a little bit, I would recommend doing it. And now we're going to enter the cave. So for this part, you don't really need protection prayers because there's too many fighting styles attacking you. So I would just try your best if you are really struggling. But apart from that, I would recommend just kill everything and just go with it. It shouldn't be too hard of a fight at all. So yeah. And I'm gonna lead this up, but I'm gonna speed through it so you guys can kind of see my general attacking style. But as I said, all you have to do is just get through it. It's not that hard at all. Yeah. And in your chat box, it'll tell you what wave you're on, by the way. Alright, and we just finished. So, we're going to talk to the guy in the middle, the hawk. Let's see what rock we forged. I need your help. I think he should, for the good of the Tsar. Now what you need to do is run. So we're going to retrace our steps all the way back. And make sure you're pretty much going south all the ways. And these chasm jumps are so slow. Come on, man. This is so slow. It's supposed to be a chase. And as I said, keep running and make sure you're going south. Almost there, guys. Almost there. All right. Now, continue to the west, and we're going to go to the main plaza area. Speak with one of the two guys standing in the middle, doesn't matter which one. Even after all we've done, you can't trust the gal. Step in. The Tsar can't put the gal through pain. It's cruel. And there we go, guys. I hope this helped you out.